Ever catch your dog giving you the look? You know, the one that says, I tolerate you, but I'd totally file for emancipation if I could? What if I told you your dog might secretly dislike you? Not in a plotting your demise kind of way, hopefully, but in an why are you like this way? Don't freak out yet. In this video, we'll uncover the 10 hidden signs your dog might not be your biggest fan and what you can do to fix it. Number 5 will shock you. Let's get started before your dog hears this and side-eyes you harder than ever. 1. The ignored call test. Are you being ghosted? Let's do a quick experiment. Call your dog's name. Did they come running like you're handing out free steak? Or did they glance at you like, not today, peasant? If it's the second one, congrats, you just got ghosted by your own dog. And that's a sign of low respect. Dogs don't ignore people they truly adore. Unless, of course, you called them while they were in the middle of some serious sniffing business. We respect that. But if this happens consistently, your dog might see you as more of an unpaid butler than a beloved leader. Stick around, because later in the video, I'll reveal how to fix this and make your dog come to you every time. 2. The side eye of doom. Ever feel like your dog is judging you? Like you're singing in the shower and your dog just stares at you like you've embarrassed the entire household? That sideways glance isn't just funny. It can actually mean something. Dogs use side eye, also called the whale eye, when they're uncomfortable or annoyed. If your dog gives you this frequently, they might be saying, I don't trust you, Sharon, even if your name isn't Sharon. But don't worry, we'll get into how to rebuild trust later in this video. Keep watching because tip number 5 is a game changer. 3. The tail that tells the truth. You think a wagging tail always means happiness? Nope, that's a common myth. A fast, stiff wag with an upright tail? That's like someone saying, I'm fine through gritted teeth. It's a lie. A relaxed, swooshy wag? Now, that's a dog in love with their human. If your dog's tail is rigid and high whenever you're around, you might be accidentally stressing them out. Stay tuned, because I'll show you exactly how to decode your dog's tail language later. 4. The I'd rather be anywhere else, lean away. Picture this. You reach down to pet your dog, and instead of leaning in, they lean away. Slightly. Almost as if to say, ugh, do we have to? This is subtle, but it's huge. Dogs who adore their humans lean into touch, not away from it. If your dog consistently dodges your affection, they might not fully trust you. Or worse, you're doing something that annoys them, like ruffling their ears when they hate it. Stick around, because up next, we'll talk about how to make your dog actually enjoy your touch instead of tolerating it. 5. The yawn. That's not about sleep. This one will surprise you. Dogs yawn when they're sleepy, sure, but they also yawn when they're stressed or annoyed. If your dog yawns a lot when you're around, but isn't tired, you might be making them uncomfortable. Harsh tone? Too much hugging? Or maybe, just maybe, you told them, who's a good boy, for the 47th time today, and they're like, I know, okay? Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal exactly how to communicate with your dog in a way they actually appreciate. 6. The mysterious disappearing act. If your dog suddenly gets up and leaves the room whenever you enter, congratulations. You've just been given the ultimate silent treatment. This is next level I need space energy, and it's a sign your dog might feel uncomfortable around you. But why? Too much unintentional rough play? A past bad experience? The cologne you wear that smells like 1,000 citrus bombs? Whatever it is, don't worry. I'll tell you how to make your dog want to be near you again in just a bit. 7. The paw push, aka the canine version of get away. You go in for a belly rub, and your dog gently pushes you away with their paw. Ouch. That's basically the dog version of I need space. Now, before you get offended and start questioning your entire relationship, just know this. Some dogs are super independent and don't like too much touching. But if they used to love belly rubs and suddenly started blocking you, that's a sign of a changed dynamic, and we need to fix it. Speaking of fixes, let's talk about what to do if you've seen any of these signs. How to make your dog love you again. Alright, so maybe your dog doesn't hate you, but they might have some issues with you. Here's how to fix it. Become the fun human. Play with them the way they enjoy, not the way you assume they enjoy. Some dogs love fetch, others prefer a good old sniffari walk. Respect their space. If your dog doesn't like hugs, don't force them. Dogs aren't tiny humans. They show love differently. Speak their language. Stop relying on just words. Dogs respond better to body language and tone. Positive associations. If your dog avoids you, become the bringer of good things. Treats, walks, fun games. Soon, they'll start thinking, oh, that's my favorite human. 8. The bark back attitude. Dogs bark. It's their version of conversation, complaints, and commentary on the world. But lately, have you noticed a tone in their voice? A little extra sass in their woof? Maybe you tell them to get off the couch and instead of obeying, they let out a short, snarky woof as if to say, "Excuse me? I was comfortable." Or perhaps you give them a firm no when they try to sneak food off your plate, and instead of backing down, they bark back repeatedly. It's not a normal alert bark or an excited yip. No, this is something else. This is attitude. This is defiance. This is your dog telling you in no uncertain terms, "You're not the boss of me." Where did this newfound rebellion come from? A few possibilities. Pent-up energy. If you've been slacking on walks or skipping playtime, they might be channeling their frustration into backtalk. Spoiled syndrome. If they've been getting away with too much, they could be testing their limits. First the couch, next world domination. Ignored instincts. Dogs have needs beyond food and belly rubs. If they're treated more like a stuffed animal than a dignified, intelligent canine, they will make their dissatisfaction known. So what's the solution? Step up your leadership game. Reinforce commands, stay consistent, and maybe, just maybe, stop letting them win every argument. Because right now, they think they run the house, and honestly, they might not be wrong. 9. The I couldn't care less face. During playtime. There was a time when their eyes would light up at the mere sight of a ball. You'd barely get your arm back before they were already mid-sprint, fully committed to the chase. Fetch wasn't just a game. It was their passion, their purpose, their reason for living. But now, you wind up for the throw, release with perfect form, and nothing. Just an unimpressed stare, a slow blink, maybe even a dramatic sigh. The ball lands. It rolls. It comes to a stop. And your dog? Completely unfazed. It's as if they're saying, "You actually expect me to run after that? Please, I have evolved." This level of indifference is no accident. If your dog suddenly refuses to engage in games they once loved, something is up. It could be boredom, a silent protest against your subpar throwing skills, or even worse, a sign that they're upset with you. Maybe you skipped a walk. Maybe you petted another dog in front of them. Maybe they've simply realized that chasing a ball on repeat is a never-ending cycle of human amusement, and they refuse to be a part of the system anymore. Either way, this is a clear message. You've been demoted. It's time to make things right. Whether that means switching up playtime, introducing new toys, or offering a heartfelt apology with treats, obviously. Otherwise, prepare for even more disappointment. Next time, they might not even look at the ball. 10. The ultimate betrayal? Sleeping away from you. There was a time when your furry companion curled up right next to you, their warm body pressed against yours, breathing in sync. It was comforting, reassuring, a silent promise of loyalty. But now, they've chosen the cold, lonely floor. Or worse, the couch. Or, gasp, another room altogether. Dogs are pack animals, creatures of connection and instinct. Their sleeping arrangements aren't just about comfort, they're a statement. If they suddenly stop sleeping beside you, it could be more than just a preference for a cooler spot. It might mean they're feeling emotionally distant, unsettled, or even betrayed by something you've done, like that time you came home smelling like another dog. But let's entertain a darker possibility. What if they're up to something? What if this isn't just a shift in sleeping habits, but a strategic move? After all, every master plan requires a secret lair, a place where scheming goes undetected. Could it be that your once loyal companion is plotting something? A mutiny? A grand escape? A late-night snack raid without witnesses? Pay attention. If they start disappearing at night, exchanging glances with the cat, or digging suspicious holes in the backyard, it might be time to sleep with one eye open. Final thoughts. Look, your dog probably doesn't hate you, but they might be low-key annoyed by you. The good news? You can completely change that with a few simple tweaks. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. And if you want to understand your dog even better, subscribe for more videos. Now, go find your dog and see if they're side-eyeing you.